Nice go. All right, so the bread, in this case the croissants, have finished proofing. Rick, how long did they have to stay in the proofing cupboard for approximately?
Oh, they were probably in there 3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
And you said that there's no specific amount of time. It's just kind of a guesstimation.
Yeah.
You look at them, and once you think they're ready, they go into the wood-burning oven.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. One of Canada's oldest, right?
Yeah. Yep.
1885?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
What makes the bread taste so different? What's so special about it?
It's the size of the oven and the heat of the oven, which is wood-fired.
How many different loaves of bread and trays of croissants can you fit in here at once?
You could probably get close to 200 loaves of bread at one time.
Yeah, so you can really pump them out. Now, why is it sort of one of the last standing wood burning ovens?
Because it was well taken care of over the years.
Well, because they tend to deteriorate, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you experienced that a bit as well, right? What happened to yours?
We had a rupture in the crown of the oven, which is the top part of the oven. And we were shut down for 2 weeks, and we replaced 700 brick.
And you actually had to wiggle inside here and replace those
Oh yeah, we wiggled
bricks.
in there.
Can you imagine squeezing in there? That's not a whole lot of room.
No, it isn't. You could get in there.
Yeah, right. No, thank you. Especially not in the heat. Now, you said because it's real. What temperature is it getting to in there?
Right now, it's probably close to 300 degrees on this side and about 2 on this side.
Right, because I know you mentioned that it has to be cleaned out before you put in the products, right?
Yeah.
And we saw you using a leaf blower to dust everything out. But how did your grandpa used to clean it out?
They had a big long pole with a pair of jeans on there, and they used to wet the jeans on a swivel, and they used to get the pole swirling with the jeans on it, and it would stir up the ash, and it would get drawn out the chimney.
Yeah, and how often do those jeans get lost at the back of the oven?
Oh, maybe once a week.
And then they would just ignite?
Yep.
The look, was it your grandfather or your father when you introduced the idea of the leaf blower?
My dad.
It was your dad?
Yeah.
What was the look on his face when he realized?
Why didn't you do that 20 years ago?
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got some butter tarts in here. Are they ready to come out?
Yes, they are.
I'm so anxious to try these because I have heard a lot about your butter tarts. What makes them so delicious?
Just the recipe.
The recipe.
And the oven.
And where does the recipe come from?
As far as we know, it came from Mr. Frisbee.
Yeah. And that Mr. Frisbee is actually the father of the Frisbee that started Frisbee Tires?
Yeah.
How is there that much heritage here in Kempville?
There's tons.
Yeah,
there's tons.
Now you'll have to excuse my ignorance. What is this long paddle called?
It's called a peel.
A peel?
A peel.
Why is that?
That's what I've always been told as a kid too.
Yeah.
It's called a peel.
Yeah. Are these going to be really, really hot?
Yes.
I probably can't. I want to eat them now. What's your fondest sort of family memory? I mean, you've worked in this bakery a long, long time.
Just working together with my dad and my sister and my mom and my grandmother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Even just spending the last couple of hours here, there's been so many different stories with you guys just about, you know, your dad and your grandfather and the funny things that happen. I thought it was hilarious that the jeans get lost and then ignite. All right, well, we'll wait for the butter tarts to cool, and then I am definitely biting into one of those. But next, we're going to, bake some cookies together?
Yes.
All right, what type of cookies? What do you think?
Oatmeal cookies.
Oatmeal cookies, one of my favorites. You're on to me. Awesome, we'll stick around. That's all coming up here from Graham's Bakery in Kempville on CTV Morning Live.